one like I never left, cause I ain't left. Nah, I'm playing, but yeah, let's get into this video. Say E-Girl claims that she's traditional. Yeah, no, just a blind reaction, as all my videos are. If it wasn't, I'll let you know. Like I've seen this video before, and I just wanted to get my perspective on it, but it's a blind reaction, so let's run it.
You're a woman. You're dressed pretty provocative, and we got men up here. Are you a female, like a biological female? Yes or no? Hit the like. Do this for me real quick. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the bell icon. Let's get it. Okay, welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. You're super blurry, but welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. State your name and where you from. You got no audio, can't hear you. No audio, we can't hear nothing you saying. Yep, she is frozen. Okay, look, this is what I want you to do. If you can hear me, go ahead and it looks like you're in a hotel, so maybe sign on to the hotel's Wi-Fi because your cell phone service is pretty trash. You may be on a Boost Mobile or a Chirp phone, but I don't know what it is. But yeah, go ahead and get that figured out. Ask your sugar daddy to, give you some better Wi-Fi connection or something like that because it's very terrible. But leave the...
Dog, why are you going so hard? Cooley, bro, you gotta chill. You know, ask your sugar daddy. You in the hotel, Wi-Fi trash. You might be on a Boost Mobile. Like, bro, you went this for like 3 times and y'all ain't even started the conversation, bro. You gotta chill.
Come back in and I'll bring you on up. Shorty joined the stream with a red dress with terrible service. Listen, Mamacita, and you was definitely in a hotel. Listen, Mamacita, you look like you was Spanish, but I don't know. But listen, this is what I tell you, huh? Tell your sugar daddy, tell your sugar papa, sugar papi, because you Puerto Rican, so you probably got a white sugar daddy, but who knows? Tell your sugar papi to give you the best Wi-Fi connection ever, so it never happens to you again. So when you want to join another man's stream, you can join automatically. All right. Actually, maybe let's see if the audio works. Welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. I can hear you clear.
I'm actually in my bedroom. I've been streaming for about 6 months. I'm so sorry about the connection.
Oh, you're a streamer.
I am. I'm actually good friends with...
I was talking smack. I was talking smack, so forgive me for that.
Friends with Ease and Commentary King. I've been wanting to come up here for a while, but
sure.
I've been really busy, so sorry about that connection.
Okay.
But
okay, cool. So state your name and where you from.
Eternal, and I'm from Sydney, Australia.
Do you currently live in Australia?
Yes, I'm currently in Australia.
Got you. That could be maybe something with the connection right there since you're overseas. Yeah, maybe since you're overseas.
People say like Australia doesn't exist. It's crazy, right?
All right, and I just have to ask because you're a woman, you're dressed pretty provocative, and we got men up here. Are you a female, like a biological female? Yes or no?
Of course I am. I have 3 kids.
Okay, cool. That's good. I ain't want to lead any men in here astray because they.
Yeah, cause they getting trickier and trickier by the day, by every passing second.
Eyes and they be wondering. I ain't want to be like, gotcha, homie. She wasn't even a chick. That was a male you was looking at. See, this is why you should be looking at females. Okay, cool. So what are you here to debate about today?
That's crazy. Honestly, I just wanted to do like a little meet and greet, and I just want to let other females know that we need a man in our lives. It's so important. I feel like it is unfeminine for us to be able to hold those values that a man should have. And I feel like within the spectrum, we are made of energy. So really, we do come from that one spectrum of energy. But when it comes to our physical form that we are within this vessel, it's so important that as a female that I do have a man to protect me, to love me, to look after me. Yet I present what I need to for him, and that is to be that nurturing counterpart that a feminine aspect does provide for a man. So I think that duality is so important, and in our realm we have duality all around us. So to have that within the aspect of male and female, I think that we need to carry that on. And I think that men should stop acting like little bitches, and females need to, take a step back and let your man be a man. So I think that's it.
Definitely, man, dude, need to stop acting like bitches. I don't know how it is all around, but in my city, I see a lot of men not wanting to be men. A lot of men don't want to lead, don't want to provide, don't want to protect, A lot of men don't want to play the role of actually being a man, you know? I don't know what the fuck they're trying to be nowadays, but I know they need to step it up. I think that's why we're failing as a society, because a lot of men don't want to be men. A lot of men don't want to play the role of a man. Actually, it wouldn't be playing a role. It would be you being who you actually meant to be, which a lot of men don't want to be. A lot of these boys are not growing up to be men because, one, their fathers wasn't in their life to be a man, or two, their mother kept the father out their life, either or both. Some fathers don't be in the kid life because the mama made it so hard to be a dad when he was trying to be. He just said, fuck it all. If the kid get older and want to come look for me, then I'll rock with the kid. But if it don't, that's cool too. But yeah, a lot of men don't want to be men, and being a man, it's a lot of hard work. You don't get no days off. Those bills keep coming. Your family need to be led. From your kids need to be disciplined and taught the right things and what you should and shouldn't do and who you can and can't hang around with. Being a man is hard, and a lot of times you're gonna be the bad guy, and you got to be cool with that. And your only reward is a healthy relationship with God, a good relationship with your woman or wife, whatever you so choose, and your kids growing up to be decent people. That's it. That's the rewards you get from that shit. And if that's not enough, and some men, to some males, that's not enough. So, and that's why they probably don't want to be males. I don't know why the reason they don't want to be males. And I can't even lie, because I grew up with a single mother. My stepdad didn't come into my life till I was like 14 or 15. So I had a lot of emotional ways where I had to get rid of that shit. Like, that's not becoming of a man. I got to think logical. I can't go off my emotions. I know I was raised by an emotional woman, but I can't move like that. I got people that's looking up to me, people that need me to be on my game. So I got to get this shit together.
Fair enough. I think most of the chat would agree with the things that you said. Question for you: do you have a man?
Pardon? I'm so sorry. I don't know why my connection.
All good. My question is, do you have a man?
At the moment, I'm co-parenting. I've been in a very toxic place 15 years of my life, and I feel like whatever is within alignment with me will happen. So yeah.
Okay. So currently you're co-parenting. You said you have 3 kids. You do not have a man. Okay, fair enough. And you said that, you think that men should be men and be masculine, and women should be women and be feminine. That's like the gist of what you said, which I would agree with. So question for you: if you had a man, why do you think, well, actually, before I go to that question, right?
For 15 years I've been co-parenting recently, but I have been with someone for 15 years.
Okay, got it. So, but you're currently single, right?
It's complicated.
Are you single? It's complicated. Okay, who makes it complicated? You or him?
It's really complicated. There's actually something quite personal that's going on at the moment. So at the moment, it is very I mean, I'm able to, express myself and do as I please, but yeah, I prefer not to talk about
It's
that
complicated.
right now.
Do you think that it's complicated because the way you dress?
That is like kind of contradicting yourself, because you come on here and say that men are supposed to be men and women are supposed to be women, but you dress like this with your boobs out and probably your ass cheeks out. You know, you're if you do have a man or whatever is complicated or whatever y'all got going on, this is one of the reasons why shit is complicated. And if you don't have a man, most men are gonna see you and think you're just a woman of the night. They're gonna they're gonna feel like they can just take you down through there. They're gonna feel like you just here for a good time, not a long time, because how you carry yourself, how you dress. And y'all can say, oh, how a woman dress don't matter. You still need to treat her with respect and all this other shit. If I walk down the street dressed like a fucking police officer, and it ain't Halloween, everybody gonna think I'm a police officer. How you dress says a lot about yourself. How you carry yourself says a lot about yourself. And if you hop onto a podcast that has 30,000, no, 300,000. My bad, I'm blind. I ain't got my glasses. 300,000 subscribers. So that's potentially 300,000 people who can see you, if not millions. All it takes is for this one little to blow up, and you half naked with your boobs out. You're showing it for everybody. That shit is supposed to be for your man and your man only. It's not supposed to be for the whole world consumption. So yeah, you can't tell men to be men and also you're not being a woman yourself.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I've presented myself in a way that is divine feminine for most of my life. And
Okay.
honestly, there's nothing. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second.
Hey, little homie, what's up?
Sorry, that was my little one.
It's all good. It's all good. I got kids too.
Look, I feel like
put
as
them
a
dang
man,
kids to bed. I'm playing with you. Go ahead.
As a female, right? The man needs to appreciate the body of a feminine and not feel, intimidated by it. And
Nobody's intimidated by y'all. Put some fucking clothes on. Have some respect for yourself at the end of the day. How you gonna expect a man to respect you when you don't respect yourself? You shouldn't have your boobs out, your ass out for everybody to see. If I'm married and my woman only better be showing that shit for me, she better not be out here showing that shit for everybody else. Because if you gonna show that shit to everybody else, you can be for everybody else. If I'm telling the whole fucking world, if I'm denying other women access to me, you should be doing the same. You should be denying men access to you. Men shouldn't be able to see what's only meant for me to see. As far as your ass, your titties, none of that shit. That's why I got a lot of respect for the Muslim culture and their women who fully clothe themselves and only show that for their husbands. Much respect to them.
a real man by your side won't feel intimidation, won't feel,
insecure.
like he will back me up, and he will, and how I present myself doesn't determine who I am in the inside, because
a lot of these women just want a clown ass nigga who gonna let them do anything they want to do at the end of the day. They just want a clown man.
Nothing external matters. It's what's within. But I just like to dress sexy, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Well, you said a few things there, and we could break it down. So you said that how I present myself has nothing to do with the internal. I would disagree. If I wore a firefighter uniform and you see me walking down the street, would you assume that I just put out a fire? Or I'm going to put out a fire?
You could be fucking with it.
Okay. What I'm saying is,
like to make assumptions at all.
well, what I'm saying is, it's not that the man is intimidated. is intimidated by you dressing like this. I don't think that any man is intimidated by women showing off their goods. It's not intimidation. But you said that the relationship is complicated. My question for you was, well, do you think that the relationship got complicated because the way you dress? You said, no, it's not complicated.
No,
You know, I
because
dress how I want to dress. So then
no, not
the
at
point
all.
that I'm making is usually how someone presents themselves. It's not 100% that's how they are, but it does play a degree into what values they hold on the inside, especially when it comes to women, because
And not only that, if I'm out at an event or I'm just out on a town with my wife, you know, we out on a date or whatever, and I run into a married couple or I run into a couple that's in a relationship, you know, people that's in a relationship, and your woman is half fucking naked, you know, that shows how much respect she has for you. That's little to no respect that she has for you. That's why she present herself like that, you know, and I'm gonna have little to no respect for you because if the woman you lay down with every night don't respect you, what the fuck should I respect you for?
beauty is sacred. Beauty is sacred. And you know, your breast out with the mini skirt on, live stream, thousands of people is gonna watch this, and you say that you are in a relationship and it's complicated. I would say that one of the reasons why it's complicated is because how you're right now on stream.
Yeah, I mean that's a great observational point.
It's
I
observational.
I
Would you think
appreciate
that
that. Thank you.
would you think that the man that you're in a complicated relationship, do you think that he would agree with me or disagree?
Honestly, I don't want to talk about my relationship at the moment, but I can talk
No,
for
that's
myself. And
that's fine,
I
but that's fine. But like, okay, let's not talk about your man. Do you think that most men would agree with my observation?
honestly, I've never had an issue. And don't forget that I hold different aspects of myself, and when I'm on panel, I have a form of representation,
I get you.
and my
I'm
thing
yeah,
is intellectual
I'm not
sexual.
saying
So
that. That's not my question. My question is very simple. So I made a statement. My statement is, well, you said that the relationship is complicated, and I believe that one
no,
of the
it's not
reasons
because
why it
it's
could be
like this.
complicated is because the way you present yourself.
No,
So my question for you
no,
is, I know that you don't agree. That's not the question. My initial question was, do you think that your husband would, do you think that the man that you're in a relationship would agree with me? But you said that you don't want to speak about your relationship. So forget about that. Now the question is, do you think that
let me
most men, real quick, do you think that most men would agree with what I stated?
all right, so talking on, you know, my counterpart at the moment, he actually doesn't have a problem with me presenting myself how I want to.
And that's just a man who doesn't have a backbone at the end of the day. You know, that's just a man who's going to accept anything from a woman just to have a woman. You know, a man who respects himself, who don't mind losing his woman. You know, and I'm not saying like he putting himself in positions and doing dumb shit to lose his woman, but he also gonna say, you know what, I have morals, I have values, I have standards, and you gonna abide by these motherfuckers, or we ain't gonna be together. You know. That as a man, you got the best thing you can do is leave a woman. You know, I'm not saying like that's the best thing you can do. I'm saying like if she don't respect you, that's the best thing you can do. Because if a woman clearly disrespect you and you don't do shit about it, then she can be like, yeah, I'm gonna keep respecting him. I mean, I'm gonna keep disrespecting him. You know, he don't give me no reason to respect him. You know, and when I do disrespect him, don't nothing happen. So why not keep doing it? What the fuck gonna happen? There's no consequences of me disrespecting him. He not gonna leave me. He need me. I've heard plenty of women say some dumb shit like that.
Um, So that's never been an issue. The issue is something a lot more deep and personal. It has nothing to do with the clothing that I wear. So that's definitely that. And I feel like for a man, I mean, I understand that for a man, right, going into his shoes, he has a woman that he wants to protect and be with. So having someone that dresses the way, example of me now, I mean, it is kind of being like, yo, look at my lady. But again, it's about trusting her. It's about, respecting that that's how she wants to dress and she likes that,
Fuck all that. It ain't about none of that bullshit. At the end of the day, dressing like this bring wanted attention. You know, a lot of women gonna say it's unwanted attention, but if you're dressing like that, you're dressing like that for a fucking reason. Because if you're dressing like that for yourself, then that's how you would walk around the house. You wouldn't be on a fucking podcast like that. You wouldn't be going out like that. It's literally chicks who wear lingerie like that out to the club. So you're dressing like that for everybody else. So you're bringing wanted attention. And then if somebody disrespect you, if somebody, touch you or say something to you wrong, then you go, brr, babe, brr, husband, brr, hey, come get him. You know, when we can just avoid all that by you not dressing like that. By you actually respecting yourself and giving these men something to respect. It's some women, men can look at it and say, you know what? I cat call. I'm like, hey, shorty, hey, what's up, baby? What you got going on? Type shit like that. And some men can look at women and say, she's not gonna be responsive to that. She got way more respect for herself for me to even come at her like that. If I am gonna try to get a chance with this chick, then I need to be more, I need to be more serious with the shit. I gotta try a different approach. But with you, hey, shorty, what you want tonight? Shit, what you trying to get into? Oh, you want? What's your favorite drink? What you want?
sexy appearance, and if he's confident within himself, and he's not insecure, then that's a bonus. But
Anytime a woman want to dress like a hoe and you tell them no, put some clothes on, you insecure.
dealing with men that seem to have a problem with that, then that's just like something that they need to talk to their lady about and come to a compromisation.
Okay, so you're saying that, if men have a problem with the way women dress, it's usually for an internal problem that they have, like they're insecure, they lack confidence within themselves, so they want to control the woman. That's pretty much what you're stating?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if I told you that it's not about insecurity, it's about standards. Men have standards for their woman, right? And one of the standards that men have.
It's not a big deal.
Okay,
it really
fair
isn't
enough.
a big deal.
Fair enough. I'm not trying to get at you. What I'm stating here is you put forth what your situation is. You said that is. So real quick, I think look, I think it's a delay between us. When I speak, it's a delay. So when I speak, after I'm done speaking, just wait like 5 seconds to speak because I'm probably until I'm fully done. Okay. And then when you speak and you're finished, I'll wait 5 seconds because it's a connection error. No worries. It's okay. So here's what I'm saying here, right? I'm stating that you said that your relationship is complicated. I put forth that, well, it seems that it could be complicated because the way you dress. You said that, well, your man doesn't have a problem with the way you dress, right? So I would say that, okay, a man that doesn't have a problem with the way you dress live on stream in front of thousands of people, right? Those men have characteristic traits of men that you don't even want.
Yep. Those tend to be the men that you don't even want. And you're only putting up with them because they letting you have your way. But women don't want a man who let them have their way. That's why even no matter how loud, obnoxious, ghetto, wretched a chick is, they say they want a man who can handle them. They want a man who can check them. Because although women want to have their way, they don't want a man who's just going to allow them to have their way.
Said that you want a masculine man and you want the man to be a leader and stuff like that. Well, any man that would accept a woman that's dressed like that, he doesn't embody those characteristics.
Not masculine and not damn sure not a leader. He's not a leader because he's not leading you. He's letting you lead the relationship and do what the fuck you want to do.
Which is why it's complicated, because you're dressing the way you are. So yeah, for him, he'll be okay and he'll accept that you meet his standard as far as the immorality when it comes to dressing. But just the fact that his standard is so low tells me that he doesn't really respect himself. Therefore, you can't respect him. Make sense? How can you respect a man that would allow his woman to go on stream like the way you're dressed, the way you are, in front of thousands of men? Any man like that, he's a beta. He's a simp. He lets his woman walk all over him. So you started the stream by saying that, well, do you think that men are weak now and men are weak and they don't embody any masculinity, but they should embody masculinity and they should be strong? Well, a strong, assertive, dominant man would tell you, get off that stream, take that dang red dress off and go to your room. Matter of fact, you staying in a hotel for the night. Matter of fact, you done. I don't want you no more, chick. That man would break up with you. That's what he was saying. I don't know. I guess she jumped off stream because she started doing them kisses. She was like, oh, man, he finna give me that heat right now. He finna give me that heat. People in the chat like, oh, man, you finna Kevin Samuels her? Man, I'm just going off of what she said.
She come back?
Hey.
So she don't come back?
As you can see, it already...
She don't come back, but he's dead ass right. He's right, 100%. At the end of the day, women get into relationships and even marriages sometimes with men they don't even respect, you know, and if they don't respect you, they can't love you. So that shit is bound to fail. A lot of these women want to be in relationships with men who want them, who allow them to do everything they want to do, you know. But they don't want that, you know. Ask a chick where she want to go on a date at. I don't know, you figure it out. Ask a chick what she want to eat. I don't know, you figure it out. Ask a chick anything. They don't know. They want you to figure it out. So why would a chick want you to allow her to do all this dumb shit, you know? Any man who allow his woman to be with another man don't even love her type shit. So, you know, not truly. So if he... okay, with you showing off yourself, your body, your everything that's meant for him, supposed to be for him only. If he okay with that, one, he don't truly love you, or two, he don't got a fucking backbone. And if you don't got a backbone as a man, you're not truly a man. You know? You don't stand for anything, so you fall for anything. And most women, they pick up on that shit. Women hate leading, especially when they got a man. Yeah. And if you're not a leader, if you're not masculine, they're going to drop your ass. And they ain't going to be able to stand you either. But, you know, it was a short one, but it was a good one. Cooley was spitting knowledge, you know, but I feel like we were just about to be saying the same shit, touching on the same basis. So, you know, if you like this video or the content, like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell her friend, tell her cousin and shit, tell her man. Appreciate y'all, man. Till next time, YouTube.